thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I hope you guys are all doing well and keeping well. Today we are going to be doing a daily homemaking type of video and just taking you through some of the things that I do on a daily basis. As a mama of four, something that I notice never ever ends is laundry, dishes, and just cleaning the house in general. My house is maybe 80% to 90% of the time always upside down with things where they are not supposed to be. Clothes on tables, shoes on chairs, anything and everything. I can't even explain it, but that just comes with being a mom and having small kids. You guys have had the statement of you cannot have kids and have a clean house. You have to choose one. Either choose no kids or choose a clean house. Although I know there are people who have their homes like all well organized 90% of the time, as opposed to my 90% of the time disorganized. I know there are people who are extremely organized and have it all together. But for me, honestly, I am just a real one. I am just a real mama, and I never fail to admit that sometimes I struggle, and that is most of the time I struggle. But every day is a learning experience, and every day we just strive to become better and just make life and make living positive and just as stress free as possible. So anyway, today I am just going to be clearing up the laundry area, the dining table, and then I will be in the kitchen making dinner. I'm going to be making chapati, and I want to try beans and chicken stew. I saw it somewhere and it was looking really yummy, so I'm going to make an attempt at that, and I guess we'll see how it turns out. Then these are just pizza boxes that we had pizza the last time that I vlogged, and that is the cleanup that I am doing the next day. So let's get cleaning and hope you get motivated. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Shiro and I am a mama of four, running a household of 6 people and just trying to make it work as much as possible while I maintain my sanity as a human being. So hope you will stick around. Be sure to leave down a comment, subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel, like the video, and all those goody stuff. Yeah, and we're happy to have you in our family and in our space. Hope you get motivated and inspired, and hope you also get blessed as you watch our videos, and hope it has a positive impact. So let's get cleaning and hope to see you in a bit.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn, but they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I will tell them what I
have really been trying to make my kitchen more functional. And the problem that I am having, I don't know if it is really a valid problem, but I feel like my kitchen is a bit small, or like the storage space is not as much as I am used to. But maybe also is the fact that I have a lot of random stuff. I mean, if I have a family of six, I have six people in the house. I don't know if that's a justification or it's just something that I am telling myself in my head to justify anything, but I just, I don't know. Anyway, point is, I have been trying to make my kitchen more functional. So I have actually done a bit of decluttering and just gotten rid of stuff that we don't use, or just stuff that we don't need. So the thing that I have been doing is really trying to decide if what I have is a need or a want. So what I do is I have this carton box that I just put stuff away, like the stuff that we don't use. Let me just explain, then maybe it is going to make sense. So I put away the stuff that I don't use, or the stuff that I don't necessarily need. I put it away, and then if I don't use it in about 2 to 3 weeks, then I get rid of it altogether, because it means if I haven't touched it for 3 weeks, then I don't necessarily need it. And that is mostly stuff that I bought as a want, not really as a need. And then I just don't use it. So I am really trying to declutter my space and just get rid of those things that are not necessarily needs, and things that just clutter my space. So I am making a bit of progress, and it is really, really helping, especially with just my headspace and how my kitchen is functioning, and also the house in general. So I am going bit by bit, or room by room, or space by space, just decluttering. So for the rooms, I have done a bit of work in them. Clothes, of course, we just declutter and give away as needed, but somehow you just find that you still have a lot of stuff. But today we are focusing on the kitchen. So the kitchen, I have definitely decluttered a lot of things, especially pots, pans. I had two sets of pots and pans, which were like 12 pieces each. So I had so many pots and pans in the kitchen that I wasn't really using. So I decluttered all of them and ended up with, I think, maybe three or four, three or four pots. And of course, I still feel like I need to change them, but then I have this inner battle of, do I really need to change? Do I just want to change? So those are some of the things that I am still working on, like just deciding, is this really a want? Is this really a need? Just, yeah, trying to make those decisions. So sometimes what I do, or the tip that my mom has always given me when I want to do something, is if I want something, say for example, I want to buy a new set of pots. So you see, for example, like I have this white pot right there, and then there's the other stainless steel one. So I feel like I need to change, especially that stainless steel one. I feel like I need to just get rid of it and get another one. Then at the end of it all, I just said, but do I really need it? Do I really want to do that? And then it just stays. Anyway, the tip that my mom always gives me is, when I want to buy something, or when I want to do something, I hold on and give it 2 weeks. And if after 2 weeks I still feel like I want that thing, then I go ahead and get it. But if after 2 weeks I just feel, I still don't want it, then I just let it go. It's not really a need, it's just a want. Those instant gratification feeling. Yeah, so that is what I have been doing. So like my pots, other days I would honestly just go and buy pots and get rid of them, but right now I am just more intentional. I think intentional is the word. So anyway, I am done cleaning up the dishes, so now it is time to cook. And oh yeah, the point of all that was just to let you guys know that I am trying to make my kitchen more functional and just have a place for everything. That is what I was trying to say in so many words. When as Africans, we talk a lot. By the time we get to the point, we have gone round and round and round. See, Anywho, I am using my dough maker to mix up my flour for the chapatis, and I have just put a bit of carrots, a bit of salt, and a bit of sugar. So I'm just going to let it mix, and I'll just be adding the flour as I need until it is in the consistency that I want, or until it is well mixed together. Then while it is doing that, I am going to be making my chicken. So I love this thing because now I can do two things at the same time. So now it is mixing for me the flour as I do um something else, which is really, really, really extremely helpful. I think for me, I would do very good. You guys saw Elon Musk released some robots that can do everything. I don't know if I would do that if I am that extreme, but hey, I think I would do with such a robot that does everything for me. But hey, seeing the things that go on in movies with those robots, yeah, I would pass on that one. Anyway, so it's time for me to do the beans and chicken stew. Let's try it out and see how it comes out. I hope, I'm crossing my fingers. I hope it turns out good. So I'm just frying my onions. I've put some ginger and garlic. I'm putting some tomato paste. Then I'll fry the chicken, put in the beans, and just make a stew stroke soup out of it. And then I will show you guys in the end how the chapatis turned out and how the whole meal turned out. So this is how the chapatis and the bean and chicken stew turned out. I didn't shoot the chapatis while I was making them because that would just have taken me a lot of time. Plus, you guys have seen me make chapatis multiple times, so I didn't want to be repetitive. So anywho, that's it for today's video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Keep blessed and stay positive. Barakatele.